you'll see that by the year 2030, we'll still have over 200 liquid-fueled vehicles in the United States on the road. And if we don't change the way we're going, we'll have spent some $9 trillion by that time importing fuel from abroad, and that's money that should be here in the United States. We're getting more productive each year in our ethanol plants, getting more of ethanol per bushel and doing it with less energy and less water year after year. We're bringing in new technology and enhancing the processes even in the existing plants. And so I wouldn't want to see grain-based or corn-based ethanol capped at 15 billion gallons a year. I think it can go a lot further. And then if you add on top of that the potential for cellulosic and alternative sources, I think the 36 billion gallon a year target in the renewable fuel standard set for 2022 is probably too low. It's too modest. We can do a lot better than 36 billion gallons of ethanol if we just give the industry a chance to compete in the fuel marketplace. The truth is that ethanol is a very rapidly modernizing industry. It's very high tech, and the people who are doing it are very well educated. They're just as good in their field as computer engineers who are making chips that get faster every 18 months. They double in chip speed. That's Moore's law. Well, in the ethanol business, every 18 months, we're making progress too. There's no such thing as a static ethanol business. Unlike an oil refinery, which is pretty much steady state technology and has been for some time, and the only change is maybe the catalyst that's used in the final stages of the refining. Here, we're working every element of the process. Really, we think the best approach for America is that we open up the fuels market so that gasoline doesn't have the monopolistic power over the market that it has today. To do that, you need blender pumps. So for most filling stations, this means putting an extra tank in the ground, and it means some new pump technologies, probably a $75,000 makeover per filling station for most of these filling stations across America, and we could do that, and they'll make money on it. But we need to start the ball rolling. If we do that, we'll open up the demand side of the ethanol equation, and I think the ethanol industry will respond by producing lots of ethanol and be doing it at increasingly reduced prices. Soy-based biodiesel has triggered a lot of criticism, as has palm oil-based biodiesel, and especially internationally against palm oil and these palm tree plantations, which are environmentally destructive in the way that they've been put in place. And the biodiesel industries had to carry that cross. There's lots of sources for biodiesel, including animal fats and renderings and other things that are very appropriate, and we should all be supporting biodiesel. It's a smaller part of the U.S. fuel requirement than gasoline, but anything we can do with biodiesel saves us importing oil, and we need to make those savings.